Hit you with the blink. Hit you with the blink. Oh my God. So unemployment update, y'all. So this is what's happening with the unemployment, with the layers of unemployment. So I called unemployment today and I was like, hey, I didn't get anything, whatever. They were like, well, you had to get a form, right? So they said they sent it to this other address. And I was like, yeah, but I sent in an appeal. I also changed the address, like the new address is on my stuff, and he still give me another address. So I was like, okay, so can you just go ahead and send that to me? So look, y'all, it's like March. My unemployment stops in 3 days, like March 23rd, right? So he's like, I'm gonna send you another form so you can go ahead and finish this out. And it's like, okay. So he's like, yeah, you working for a vending company? Like, no, I wasn't. So he's like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what the fuck do y'all be on? Like, y'all be start shit for real. And it's just, well, I'm gonna do what happened last time. I'm gonna do this again. And it's like, isn't that a note of stalking? Isn't that stalking? You understand? It's like, and I'm talking about well, you have an overpayment. No, I don't. Because if I'm in the middle of getting unemployment, at what point was there an overpayment? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I didn't get paid while I'm on unemployment. So how was that an overpayment? So then he repeated it again. Let's go back over this again. I've only received unemployment. So therefore, I can't have an overpayment because I was only on unemployment. If that's the only income I had coming in, where's the overpayment coming from? So that's where you just like, okay, it's just, this don't make sense unless somebody was trying to steal my identity, unless it was fraud. You understand? And so that's the problem. It was fraud. So now let's verify the fraud. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, uh, it's too much. So look, y'all, somebody's talking about that too. How somebody's like, it's 120 to 120 days before you get a hearing. And I was like, whoa, that sounds like somebody's on academic probation. And so I've never been on academic probation, but that's what it sounds like. So I was like, see how y'all think I'm Radiance, or you want me to be Antoinette, or you want me to be Hope, Brenda, Brandy. And it's like, Brandy is my nickname, but it was another Brandy on campus too. And so it's like they want me to be this group of people, and I'm not that chick. I'm not Marcus Dwayne Boyd. I'm Shantae Lakeisha Schuler. So today is all about like types of relationships. CRT, types of relationships. So this is something that I just really, y'all, this has been burning my butter since yesterday, I think, since the other day. I was like, is it streaming? Okay, I was like looking at this lady, and I'm like, this is when I say sometimes you just be like, this is such a disappointment. This is such a fucking disappointment. But then I had like so many like congratulatory situations. So that is just, it's a disappointment because you see somebody and it's like, oh my God, I really do respect this person. I really respect her. And what happens is it's like, oh my God, I feel like, we are kin, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like we could be kindred spirits. You see what I'm saying? When you are in a creative element, you have little to no time for gossip. And if it is gossip, you'll be like, girl, so what'd you do? Did you get that dick? Did you get this? Did you look, honey? Did you and him go out? Did you see him one last time? You know what I'm saying? It's like we just like, okay, because the experience is in a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that this person is a creative person. Mm. Okay, so I'm thinking that this person is a creative person. and they understand that the spirit is in a relationship. So then she makes a post, and she's like, uh, me coming to Paris or whatever, or doing, I guess she's coming to Paris. She went to Paris, or maybe she went to go get coffee. I don't know if it was to Paris or the coffee, but she was like avoiding somebody that had a number of relationships. You see what I'm saying? And it was like, wait a minute, avoiding a cousin who left somebody, got pregnant, and went back to the person, and now she's having another gender reveal or something like that. And it was like, well, why? It's like, it's the moment. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we live in the moment. That's why, like so many creative people are just like, I don't know what type of bullshit you on. I think the person that you wouldn't think was creative, but probably is Matthew McConaughey. Like, it's like he was so busy building the lifestyle that he wanted to have, that he didn't have time for bullshit. And so it's like, you don't ever hear Matthew McConaughey giving us bullshit for real. Like, I'm so serious. Like, you just don't, it's just like something you're not going to come across, because he got to get up in the morning, maybe try to fill the tank, worry about what he needs for the RV, all this different stuff. Like, can he go like fishing and all this different stuff? And so it's like, it really is like sort of a creative lifestyle that we don't think about. Like, living off grid is really a creative lifestyle. You know, you have to have a time to do stuff. You got to take a shower a special way. You got to get your food a certain way. You got to remember the food you're going to get. Even living on a bus or a van, it's a creative lifestyle. So it's not the normal thing. So outside of that, it's like people act like they don't know how this exists. Well, the reason why is because, and that's why we don't have time for it. Like, it's so much more to think about. Like, even living here, I got to think about, do I want water in the room or not? I got to go get the water. You know what I'm talking about? I have to actually get in my mind the list of stuff I have to do. So, like, a typical morning for me would be like, I'm going to go heat my water. If I don't have water in here, I go get the water. I take out my trash when I have 2 bags of trash. So I don't really ever really have 2 bags of trash. I have 2 bags of trash when I actually eat from the office. So I try to get that out of here right away. What else? Like, it'll be like, I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like all I could think about is what I have to do in this room. So then when I get on Instagram, I could just focus on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. And so it's like, when you live a creative lifestyle, I have no time for judgment. You see what I'm saying? Like, one of my neighbors came over, he's drunk and he's high. He's like, Shantae, I'm drunk, I'm high. I have no judgment. You know what I'm saying? Somebody made a comment, it makes me upset, because now you will put me into a mind or where you think I'm going to judge him. And that's like, you're not going to hear that from me. I can't judge him. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless somebody comes to start trouble with me, I have nothing to say. Like, I seriously have nothing to complain about, and so, especially about other people, because at that moment, I've been drunk before, I've been high before. So if I felt good in those moments, why would I now disturb his drunkenness or disturb his high? You see what I'm saying? Like, people can really fuck up your high with some bullshit, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's like, so you don't need people fucking up your high. I used to get high with Monet Hill's sister Peachy, and she would always be like, she got trust issues with me. And it's like, bitch, we not friends. I'm not your sister friend either. So it's like, what the fuck kind of what type of trust issue would you have with me, and you the one that's a fucking deviant, you the criminal? And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? So see, people will fuck your high up. They will fuck your high up. You just be like, bitch, you got some fucking nerve. You know what I'm talking about? They will fuck your high up. And so if you ever been in that situation where somebody gonna fuck your high up, bitch, get the fuck out my face. Like, you can't get high with them no more. So I'm just not that type of person, because I don't smoke now and I don't drink. That don't mean I want to dull your party. Like, you just get too high for me. You know, this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be around the smoke. I tell them right away, I don't want to be around the smoke. But other than that, that's it. Like, I don't got shit else to say. If you come and tell me all your fucking business while you drunk and high and ask me about it the next day, I ain't gonna have shit to say, because I ain't gonna remember half the shit you said. Razak, it's even more, it's double. I don't remember the shit he say, because he got a real thick accent. So I mean, half the time I be trying to figure out what the fuck he said. He couldn't say the word poem. He was like, oh. Hollering. It's like he just make a noise, y'all. He cannot say poem for real. And I think it's because of how it's spelled. So he was like poem. He didn't even say poem. It was like poem. It was like he made it like a real fucked up ass word. I was like, this month, that's the most I remember, y'all. That's all I remember. This man that came up here 3 or 4 days, all I remember is he can't say the word poem. And he was just like, so what's the word again? I was like, poem. He was like, and it's like he sound like he can't bring the word out at fucking all. The shit is hilarious. So it's just like, that's it. That's all the gossip I got. Out of 3 or 4 days of Razak coming to visit me, that's all the gossip I got. Y'all see what I'm saying? And it's like, so it's like I can't sit here and judge nothing. And even I think when he was telling me about his women, he was having the same problems. Like somebody was this, that, and the other. And you just like, ain't nothing. That's why I be like, they recording at this door or something. Because that's what it was. It was just like basically like she was living out a Razak's story or something. Like she heard a little something about Razak, or somebody heard a little something about what he was saying at the door. So you just like, I don't know what to tell you, but that's not my judgment. You see what I'm saying? That's not my call. It's like, say for instance, somebody deprive you of sex. People don't tell you stuff like this. You gonna deprive me of sex. So then you go to work every fucking day, and this motherfucker, he come in smelling good. I mean, for real. Every day he walk up to you, he like your work little husband. You know, y'all go out to lunch a couple of times and stuff like that. This man still ain't got you no dick. You see what I'm saying? He'd just been in there. He just got deprived you or something. You see what I'm saying? This man ain't got you no dick. This really did happen to me though with Kunz. He ain't got you no dick or nothing. You see what I'm saying? And it's like you end up cheating. Guess the fuck what? You cheating in. Like it's like I didn't want to cheat, but I don't know. I ain't had no sex in like forever. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, so what would that, you know what I'm talking about? So it's like, why would that be a problem? I enjoyed my moment. I enjoyed George. Like I didn't, it's not like, but then when me and Kunzi started talking about it, I was like, so I was feeling scared and all this different stuff, and I didn't have to. And now that I see what they'll do to you, the whatever the alpha's been doing or whatever since then, it's like that's what they want you in a situation where they can like try to make you feel like, oh, you owe them something, or you was wrong, or this is how we breaking up, and this, that, and the other. So they was probably fucking with me at that door. You see what I'm saying? Because that's when Kunta, he was living with somebody else, and we was in somebody else's room talking, and I was just in there shaking, y'all, like I had chills. And so that was it. So I'm just like, but he was sitting up there telling me, y'all, with all the confidence in the fucking world, that he fucked somebody else way before that. Y'all understand what I'm saying? He was running trains on people and shit like that. Then he came out as gay and all that shit. So this nigga getting dick and pussy, and I'm just sitting there with nothing. Y'all see what I'm saying? So it's like, what do I have to feel bad about? And so you just get to these situations when you really understand life and how things work. I wasn't mad at Kunta. I never was. I never got mad at him. I hope he never got mad at me. You know what I'm talking about? It's just like, if he mad, so the fuck what? It's like y'all spend so much time just in somebody else's business, looking through the curtains, trying to see what's going on. And it's like, that shit ain't your fucking business. None of that shit is your fucking business. None of it. None of it. You see what I'm saying? That don't make you a better person. And every person in every color, nationality go through that shit. If you sexy, shit, that shit gonna happen anyway. If you's a sexy motherfucker, that shit gonna happen anyway. And that's the other thing. If you understand that a person is sexy, if you understand that is sexiness that they like, then guess what? And just because he knocked on her door don't mean he fucked her. That's the other thing y'all have. It's like, as soon as somebody coming to somebody's house, they fuck. It don't matter if he just coming to get a cup of milk. Come get this cup of milk. Come get this cup of sugar. Soon as he come in that door, whether it be your cousin, your uncle, your granddaddy, whoever, they be like, she fucked him. She fucked him. And it's like, he fucked her. They didn't fuck though. You see what I'm saying? So that's the other thing where you just be like, you a hoe. You a straight up hoe. So it's like today, that's why I was like, let's go over the types of relationships, because is that racism or is it sexism or what is it? Like, it's like, why do y'all's mind go straight to they fucked? And y'all, it's just the same as racism. Like when y'all have those type of issues, you need mental fucking help. Or you need to find other ways of having relationships, because some people will put you in a situation where that's all they want to do. When I come over there, I'm a fucker. Then when I break up with them, she gonna go to my friend and he gonna fuck her too. And then when they break up, that's that St. Louis shit they'll do. Texas not the same. It's like you really will meet a great man in Plano. You may meet a great man in Frisco. Then you'll meet a great man in Dallas. You see what I'm saying? So once you get through, you'll be dating one guy in Frisco. Y'all break up. The man in Plano will be like, hey, can we go out for coffee? Okay, so then you got so now you and the guy going out for coffee, y'all just dating, y'all just platonic. So y'all, you see what I'm saying? So now I can go see this other guy in Dallas. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you just basically just going out and hanging out with friends. You're not really doing anything, but somebody else would be like, well, she was dating this man, dating that man, this, that man. No, that's not true. That's not true. If anybody would have pulled up on me at any given time, my cousin could have been over there. My friend Daniel could have been in my house. You see what I'm saying? My boyfriend could have came back, and then I was dating somebody else. So shit, y'all might have thought I was dating 4 motherfuckers at one time. It's not the truth. Y'all also had that issue where I told y'all one of my cousins said the girl was on his car. I think that bitch actually came down and knocked on my fucking door because I texted him the address. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they want to see who I am. But that's my cousin though. That's my cousin though. You see what I'm saying? And so you just be like, that's not somebody I was fucking. So, you know, people really got shit misconstrued and they'll write that shit down. All this stalking shit they got, they'll write the shit down. Yeah, write the shit down and y'all looking at it like, oh, this is what I can make them. What you making a meme out of it for? Take the shit to the police and say they stalking this woman and trying to sex traffic her. Because if that's about a relationship, another man would look at that and be like, oh, she a hoe. You see what I'm saying? If you look at it like I'm a hoe, then when a man look at it like I'm a hoe too. Y'all constantly just looking at the shit, thinking it's some shit. I'm gonna categorize this and make this into this, and it's like, no. So I lost all respect for her. Then the next day, y'all, yesterday, she posted what is this shit? She posted, point of view. She's a girl from a low income home. Listen, because this shit be from the school too. You see what I'm saying? When you see low income, words like low income, they come straight from the school. There's a girl from a low income home who is trying to inspire others to travel. Listen, if she gets along with Bob, y'all understand what I'm saying? And that's her platonic friend, and he got a little money, and he want to go on a trip, he'll take her. You understand what I'm saying? He might even help her go on the trip for herself. It's like if she date Bill and her and Bill dating or whatever, and they didn't had a baby together, and they decide, well, let's go ahead and plan a trip. We can make payments on that bitch. It's so many like y'all. It's so many like meetups and stuff where you can meet people who plan trips, and y'all could just make payments on a trip, like 2 or 3 payments, and then go on the trip. You see what I'm saying? And so it's like y'all do a little bit too much for me. That's when I was like, nah, this bitch need therapy. You need some fucking therapy. That I'm talking about, man, that day before that Saturday, I lost points. But then it's like the Sunday, that was it. It's like down to 0. I can't. I'm just like, I can't. I had to, by the end of the time, by the time I got to that 5th video, I was just cussing their ass out. Like, just don't say nothing to fuck else. You see what I'm saying? Just don't say nothing to fuck else. Just sit there and sip your cappuccino and show the clothes. Like, don't try to make us come to your level or nothing, because you're not even on a level. It's like that is not something you inspire people to do. You inspire people to live a creative life. You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying all this to say, when y'all get on y'all little platform, usually a platform is like, I'm against domestic violence, I'm against cruelty to animals, I'm a vegan. You see what I'm saying? I'm about, Arabica and coffee or something like that. But for you to come out and be like, well, this is what I'm inspiring them to do, but then before that you tell some ghetto ass story that ain't your fucking business, that's not inspiration. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You already lost me yesterday with today that's not a good explanation. That's not an explanation for your bullshit. So it's just like, yeah, that's it. You at 0 for me. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you got on. A 0. A fucking 0. So yeah, it's like No, you in somebody else's lifestyle and going through their business. It's so many different types of cultures out here. And that's it. It's just so many different types of cultures. And just because you are a person that's and just because it's something different from your culture don't mean you got the right to open your fucking mouth and judge it. You see what I'm saying? Like, just shut the fuck up. That's pretty much what I was trying to tell them. So yeah, it's 6 types of relationships. Platonic, a close friendship without sex. Romantic, feelings of love and attraction through intimacy, commitment, or infatuation. Codependent, an imbalanced relationship where one partner typically takes care of the other. Casual, often involves sex without commitment. Open, a consensual, non-monogamous relationship where both partners sleep with other people. Toxic, an unhealthy relationship that harms you emotionally, physically, or psychologically. And then, yeah, I love when they do this, like when they give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Is that gonna? Oh, that's gonna give me a web page. I'm gonna take a picture and put it on here. Okay, so let's do this real quick. Let's look at it. I got this from Very Well Mind. So here we go. There's like the 6 different types of relationships. So platonic. This is the reason why, like, y'all listen. Platonic. People actually have platonic relationships, a close friendship without sex. In college, it was 2 guys. It was Pooney and what was his brother name? Pooney and was it Tony? What was the other guy name? Pooney and I don't know what their names, but they was so sweet, y'all. They hang together all the time. They like my platonic friends. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can hang out with them without sex. Who else? It's somebody else I can hang out with. And some of these guys are from Kojic. So it's like I hang out with them without sex. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like Richard was like that. I hang out with Richard without sex. So when I say platonic, Oni and Poonie, that's what it is. Oni and Poonie. Oni and Poonie like so cool, and they Kojic too. So it's like they don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? They don't really sleep around. But that's when they did sleep around. They like waited for marriage and stuff like that. So it's like for real, I'm fast because I was like, man, the man be coming after me. Do you hear me? So platonic, it's like a close friendship without sex, and we sleep. I never did this with Poonie and Oni, but like for real, like some of my friends, we sleep in the same bed and go to sleep like one at the head, one at the foot. Me and my friends, like, we still just hang out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never tried to like take advantage of me or anything. So it's just like for me, and I lived in a room with my. I just don't have like situations where it's a woman that would probably be in my house. I'm so serious, and when they are, they there to be jealous. You see what I'm saying? When Crystal, when I started actually like trying to make Crystal and Marla my friend, Crystal was over there trying to do what I was doing because she a sociopath, and then Marla was there to like ridicule me and all this different stuff because something else is going on with her too. She jealous and envious. She was there to steal. You see what I'm saying? She was there to help Crystal steal my personality. So when you look at that, you just like you see what I'm saying? When a dude come over there, he just come over there and chill. The only dude I really ever had problems with so far since just like having a friend over was James. And he like kind of fucked me over a couple times. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and guess what? He had the help of Joe McCombs and Jack Gibson. So you see what I'm talking about? It's like he didn't have to do anything to me. He didn't have to be mean to me at all. So it's like, for real, I have platonic relationships with people. Like, I don't always sleep with the man that comes to my house or comes in my house and knocks at my door, spends the night. I really don't. It's just that I am friends with men. It's not anything else going on. Like, truly, nothing. Nothing. They ain't never seen me naked. They ain't never seen me trying to get freaky with them, trying to make a fake eye. fuck y'all. I don't fuck with them. And they'll tell you that too. They'll probably call me all type of shit. Thick ankles, ugly face, big teeth. You see what I'm saying? They be talking like they'll talk about me like a dog. I ain't playing, but I'm for real. They'll have my back. So that's it. Like, I'm not joking. Like, it's just nothing that will fucking go on. I'm not about to fuck every nigga that come to my fucking door. You understand that? It's like, that's not what I want to do. And I'm pretty sure that's not what they want to do either. Okay, so then you got romantic feelings of love and attraction to intimacy, commitment, or infatuation. That's their business. You see what I'm saying? Whatever they do, if that's romantic for them and they working on a relationship, let them do it. Codependent is something we don't talk about. It's an imbalanced relationship where one partner typically takes care of the other. So you'll see this like when somebody is handicapped or something like that, and then you find out that motherfucker just as confident and strong as a motherfucker with legs or arm or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes it's like that's just how it is. Casual often involves sex without commitment. Casual is just like we fucking. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes y'all try to cross boundaries with that too. Once you guys establish like what this stuff means and don't do other shit. If it's a casual sex relationship, don't talk to him on the phone. Don't fix him nothing to eat. Don't, you see what I'm saying? And I'm talking about for women, because y'all do this shit. Y'all be like trying to be like their girlfriend. Fuck that. Y'all fucking put that nigga out. You see what I'm saying? He eat pussy and go. You understand? He might bring you a little gift or two. Yeah, that's cool. You can get him a little gift or two. Keep the conversation to a minimum. Eat this pussy and get the fuck out. And I'm not trying to be mean about it, but I'm not about to like y'all. It'll be like that's what it is. Y'all want people to get caught up in feelings. I noticed that when I was like having my little nervous breakdown. I'm just like, I don't care about this motherfucker. You know, like you be thinking to yourself, I ain't about to be with this nigga. You see what I'm saying? It's just like that cappuccino and consignment chick. It's like I can't be your fucking friend. You see what I'm saying? Like I can't do nothing with this nigga. But fuck him. You know what I'm saying? That's it. We can't do shit else. We can't do shit else. You see? So it's like on that casual shit, y'all. When y'all fucking fuck, that's it. Use the relationship. Enjoy it. Enjoy it for what it is for. Enjoy it. You don't have to be mad about it or nothing. That is a natural thing. It is natural. Like one of these things, this monogamy thing, these people are referring to human beings as animals because we are. We are living organisms too. So it's like for real, like if you fucking, especially at your sexual peak, you between 32 and like 40 or something, man, you be wanting to fuck all goddamn day. And if you get you a little young nigga, a little 25-year-old that want to fuck too, shit, fuck them. It's like, who the fuck give a fuck? It ain't their goddamn business. For all they know, he could be cleaning the goddamn pool, fixing the goddamn gutter. It take 3 or 4 months for you to be satisfied. I'm not joking. Fuck that nigga for 3 to 4 months and you'll be fine. Ain't nobody got to know what the fuck you was doing. Next, open, a consensual non-monogamous relationship where both partners sleep with other people. That's up to y'all. Open. That's poly. To me, that's polyamorous. We'll talk about that too. Toxic. An unhealthy relationship that harms you emotionally, physically, or psychologically. And some people like toxic. And so sometimes you can relate to that to as S&M, but some people, they think that it is abuse. And if it's abusive to that person, then that's abuse. So leave them the fuck alone. You can't force them into that type of relationship. You see what I'm saying? So it's like all those relationships are dark, but it's like, you know, that's it. Like you got to really think about that shit and stop putting people into situations that you was always in. If somebody always told you they coming over and they fuck you like you a hoe, then they fuck you like you a hoe. But if you went over somebody else's house and tried to fuck them like they was a hoe, how they gonna feel like a hoe if they ain't never been in a situation? That's what happened with me and Cecil. He trying to fuck me like I'm one of them sweethearts or something. It's like, I ain't never really been in this situation before. I can't look at him and get mad about it because I don't even know that he trying to put me in this situation. And then I sit there, I'm like, oh, that's what he want. But I'm a woman, so it's like, okay, well, you'll be gone for so many days and you'll be back. Just, I got shit to do. So it's like he just, you know what I'm talking about, like where somebody else got a whole different idea of what the fuck going on. It's like, I can't go there with you because I got a son to take care of. I want to do shit with my life. It's like, it's other shit to do. And so that's all y'all think about. And so that's how I know y'all didn't get a good education. That's how I know college fucked y'all up. It's like those people from Carbondale, they got fucked up mentalities because that's what they think. That sex is to dog a person out and make them feel bad. And it's like, that's not what sex is. And then y'all, they actually instilled the culture more when they made movies like Jason, and then all the shit they used to watch when they was little. Whenever somebody was having sex, they kill them. You see what I'm saying? That's a vulnerable situation. So now we gonna go kill them. They had like that one movie where cars had spirits and stuff. As soon as the people start having sex, they can kill them. And it's like sex is not that bad. You see what I'm saying? They see that all the time. That's actually a programming in their head where they actually feel like when people having sex, they gotta die. No, that's not true. You see what I'm saying? They can enjoy it. They can sit there and enjoy the sex and they will live to see the next day. You don't have to leave a person because the sex was good. You don't have to leave a person because you have sex on the first day. If you still like the person, still get to know the person, all that different stuff, it doesn't turn off anything. What happens is if somebody might have set the shit up and then they've been using all this shit to fuck with people. It's like it doesn't turn off anything. It's not gonna stop me. If I fuck you today, it's not gonna stop me from trying to get to know you tomorrow. If you show up again tomorrow and me and you go out again, why would I be upset? Because at the end of this day, that means that I will already be able to fuck you. Do y'all know sometimes you be dating somebody and y'all don't have sex? How hard you gotta masturbate when you get home? This means that I don't have to masturbate. This means that I can actually go home and just actually sleep with you. I don't have to feel bad about it. Y'all, I done been with men 2 to 3 years after we done fucked on the first day. And we be fucking every day since then. It's like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? We be, and the shit get nastier as we go on. It's just like the more we get to know each other, the nastier it get. And so you just like, why would you? It's like y'all always got some type of program or some type of calculation. I'ma calculate this dick. I'ma calculate this pussy. And it's like, and really, it's really the women calculating the dick. I'ma calculate this dick. And all these other feelings y'all got. If y'all just relax and get into the relationship, you'll be fine. And you don't have to let people know about your relationship. I'm not joking. I've been in 2 relationships, long-term relationships, and we had sex on the first day. You know, when I had problems with that was in college. When these women be trying to fuck with me and trying to put other thoughts into my head, and it'd be like, well, you slept with them on the first day. It's not gonna last. Them motherfucker, please. These men be like, come on, let's go out on this date. What time you get off? Look, what time you get off work? What time you gonna be home? I'm so sick. Oh my God, it's 3 relationships. 3 relationships. I didn't be like that where we fucked on the first date and that motherfucker was stuck to me like glue. Like, it's like, y'all, I ain't saying go do it with everybody, but I'm saying if that person really like you, they really enjoy you, and y'all get a chance to really enjoy each other, and you notice that that's what you want, you know you want to be in a committed relationship with this person, then shit, do it. You see what I'm saying? Do it. I mean, we have fun. It ain't no financial problems. It wasn't any like what is it, time management problems. We didn't have any cheating or anything in there. It's just like you just kind of fall out. Somebody got a different job, somebody doing this. You see what I'm saying? I move away, so I always move away a lot. So it's like, for real, y'all gotta relax. That's what I'm saying. It's like, just relax. And then if you don't want to get a nigga the pussy, now look, if a motherfucker come you gotta give me some pussy because you did this for such. Like, that ain't your fucking business. I'm telling you my business. That ain't your fucking, and if he know it, he'll stalk. You see what I'm saying? It's like, that's not your fucking business though. You see what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if I fuck that nigga in the first hour, bitch. That's not your fuck. You gave him some pussy in the first hour. Then what you think that is? I ain't no hoe though. You see what I'm saying? If I gave him pussy in the first hour and we didn't break up until 5 years later, what the fuck that tell you? What that tell you? Either tell you the pussy was good or the relationship was better. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, all y'all, it just be like, don't fall for the hype. If some motherfuckers start coming to you and give you too many details about the past relationship, too much nagging and shit. He telling you, well, you ain't had that on and you gonna put this on. Nope. All those red flags and shit, that's stalking. That's a stalker. They been writing down something about you. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, just let that shit go. I didn't have motherfuckers straight up come to me and be like, yeah, you fucked this person. So what? And the dick was good. So what's next? So now let's talk about polyamory. So there is, so some people, like, it's like to me, I think that y'all just need to start asking for polyamorous relationships. I don't think that you need to actually be like, he was cheating on me. If you're not married to this person, You need to just start, and you don't have to name yourself as polyamorous. You just have to say, I'm dating this other person. You know what I'm saying? I'm dating this other person, and I don't consider sex. If we not having sex, I don't really know. Like, okay, if we haven't said that this is a committed relationship, because I date virgins too. So it's like when they tell me this is us, just me and that person getting to know each other for marriage, cool. If it's a situation where I'm dating somebody and we having sex, then I'm not gonna sleep with other people either. You see what I'm saying? And if I'm in a situation with the virgin, I'm not talking dirty and all this shit with other people either. Like, I really do kind of like, I'm not doing shit with nobody else but my man, for real. So that's it. It's like, if this person wants to date more than one person, if he want to talk to somebody else on the phone, that'd be cool. But for me, it would be cheating. You see what I'm saying? If this other person was to sleep with somebody else and talk to them on the phone, that's, to me, that's cheating, because you haven't said that to me. Now, if he said to me, Shantae, I am not sleeping with anybody, but I want to see you and somebody else. You see what I'm saying? At the same time, but different places. Okay, cool. That's dating, because now we just dating. You see what I'm saying? We just getting to know each other. If it's a situation where we fucking, that's casual sex. You see what I'm saying? But if this person is fucking me and it's like, Shantae, I want to fuck her too, that shit over. Cause I'm like, I don't do that. I don't double dick. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, I can't double down for you, baby. I can't double down for you. So that's something I don't do, because I don't know how clean this other person is. I don't know about this other person. If I smell her on you, it's like a different, I feel sick. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I am really a monogamous person. I will feel sick. I don't like smelling like old cologne on motherfuckers either. Like, that shit be like, ugh, I just can't. It be some stuff like, just take a shower. So some men, they'll tell you, I always tell them to take a shower. Yeah, I do. Whether we fucking or not. Take a shower before you get in my bed. Like, I do not want you in my bed and you not clean. It was a girl, she was telling me her boyfriend did that. I just want to tell a girl, that's right. That's what he's supposed to tell you to do. Take a shower before you go to bed. What else? I think that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not being abusive or anything. It's just take a shower. Clean yourself off. My baby daddy can tell you, I always take a shower. I would sit on the couch until it's time for me to go to bed. And it's like, I actually, when I get over there, I take a shower. I take my clothes off, take a shower before I get in bed. I'm kind of like a germaphobe or whatever. And he usually been at the house all day. So it's like, why would I bring those germs to him? You know what I'm saying? I do the same thing with my son too. Like, if we come back from somewhere and I feel like you want a good place, it's like, let's take a shower especially before you get in your bed. Because then you sleeping with the germs. It's like, nah. So, I don't know, y'all. It's just, I don't know. How did I get on it? But I'm just saying, yeah. So, like, I don't fuck. It's like, you could just fuck me. You don't need to fuck me and somebody else. I don't like that. It don't smell good. It just smells awful. And I wear glasses, so my scent is like, it's hiding. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm actually like almost fucking blind. Y'all get what I'm talking about? So it's like, I can't. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, yeah, I don't want to do that. It's just nasty to me. So the different types of polyamory relationships are here. Okay, so a triad. That's like the typical polyamorous relationship. Then you have a quad. I think that's 4 people. Then you have a V. I guess that's 5 people. Then you have a solo polyamory. A solo poly person typically prefers to live alone and has multiple partnerships that they do not define in a hierarchical manner. You have polycule. Encompasses everybody in a relationship map, including all your partners and metamors, whether they cohabitate or not. Hierarchical poly. Okay, y'all know that's typically like what they do when they marry one wife and then they have other wives. Anchor partners. Some people, they might be anchor partners. You know what I'm saying? Some polyamorous partners define their relationship as an anchor or nesting partnership instead of primary. These monikers indicate the hierarchy is not present. Okay. Kitchen table poly. Kitchen table poly is when everyone within a polycule is ideally able to sit around the table and table and conduct open discussions about their relationships. That is so cool. Parallel poly is when metamors do not interact with one another. Oh, okay. So it's like I'm dating her and I'm dating her, but they never see each other. Ooh. Polyfidelity. Some polyamorous relationships become close and members engage in polyfidelity. So they already got partners and then they go outside of the partners. Relationship anarchy. In relationship anarchy, all participants are free to connect with others romantically and sexually without the restriction of rules, labels, or hierarchy. So that's a lot of sex. That's like a group type person. It's like I am just not. I can't because of the smell. It's because of something else about it. You see what I'm saying? I can't because it just don't appeal to me. So next you have monogamous or not. Breaking down monogamy into different types: physical monogamy, social monogamy, financial monogamy, emotional monogamy, and activity monogamy can help more clearly and overtly define the boundaries within your relationship. So physical monogamy, that's how I am. I'm physically monogamous. I am not socially monogamous. It is like I am a self-preservationist, all this different stuff. But like I said, I like to have relationships. If I'm in a good relationship with a man and he's my friend or my cousin or whatever, I am like not gonna do that. And I invite the people over. Like I am like a polygamist when it comes to social activities. I want to like have parties with them, all this different stuff. I don't want to have sex, but I'm not a social monogamist. You see what I'm saying? It's like that's my extroverted side. I like to have a lot of people over around. I like to cook for everybody. I like to have people in the house sometimes that's not part of our family. Like they part of our family, but they don't live there. I like that too. I'm open to that. Say for instance, my husband had a long time friend and my boyfriend had a long time friend and she had to come stay and they haven't had sex or anything, like that's his friend, his friend, then shit, she could be there. I don't give not two fucks. She can be right there with us. It does not matter. It does not matter at all. Just like he hanging out with his friend. Like I said, I'll probably buy them matching fucking pajamas. They'd be like, what the fuck going on? But if it's my husband or my boyfriend, then he really does understand. He would understand why I did that. And it's like, I am a partner that wants my partner to be happy. But I'm your sexual partner. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't need all that other stuff. Like I want my partner to be happy. And even after we break up, I want them to be happy. So sometimes even with my guy friends, like when we break up, we still friends. And I will find him a girlfriend if I think that I can find him somebody that's better for him than me. Or you see what I'm saying? It's not even better. It's just like she just more into his activity range. You know what I'm saying? And she cute. Like, boy, you better get on and marry that woman. So that's just how it is. It's like I am like that, but I'm not like, I don't want to share my person sexually. And it takes like a year or two before I start trying to find him somebody to go out with. If we've been having sex, it take a year or two. If we haven't been having sex, it'd be like 2 or 3 weeks. I'd be like, that girl cute. Go on a date with that girl. Start talking to that girl on the phone. And sometimes they end up marrying them. Financial monogamy. Yes. I am how can I say? I'm asexual when it comes to finances. I'm just like, I don't want to tell you because I done had so many people going through my bank accounts, messing up stuff, all that different stuff. And it's like, how do I trust you? How do I trust you? How can I trust you? And I'm so open. Like with my son, I'm so open with him about the money because it's our money. But then I don't know how to do that with a man. Like with a partner, I don't know how to do it. I can't because it's stuff I want to buy and I want to sneak. I just saw, if I'm going to be a millionaire, a billionaire, a trillionaire, I need to get myself a vintage Bronco. You understand what I'm saying? I need a vintage fast Bronco and a Jeep. I need both of them. And so it's just like, and it looks like it's $300,000 fucking dollars. $300,000 for a vintage Bronco. Are you fucking kidding me? They be having these cheap shits on these fucking movies. Like Tyler Perry had that shit in the movie. That bitch is $300,000. You understand? This man, he a fucking what is this? He a gardener for the fucking city. And he got a $300,000 car. Are you fucking kidding me? That shit like is on ragtime. You heard me? The shit is $300,000. $300,000. Bitch, I want one. You understand what I'm talking about? So it's just like, that is it. You know, like it's like financial monogamy. I do not want him to come to me and say, you spent $300,000 on a car and it's not a Maybach. I fuck a Maybach. I want this old shit right here. Leave me the fuck alone. Y'all see, that's how I know Kevin, the people that was like stealing from me was like helping Kevin because he gave them all classic cars. That's what I said I was gonna do when I got my money, when I made it famous, when I made it big. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I want a vintage ass Bronco. I'm not joking. And it's like, who the fuck? I don't need a motherfucker just saying, you just went and spent $300,000 on a vintage ass Bronco and not understanding where the fuck I'm coming from. You know what I'm talking about? Or like if I spent money, like I wouldn't pay that much for a dress. I mean, I would pay $2,300 for a dress to wear around the fucking house. I'm not joking. If it's absolutely perfect on me and it has like the perfect cut and like a bodice, and I mean, for real, I just saw this lady, she made a skirt. I would pay $300 for it. It's like a skirt that's like, you got to tie it up in the front, and then in the back, you got to tie it in a bow. I thought that shit was dope as fuck. In the pockets, like real deep. It's like perfect for cooking bread. Do y'all understand that I would pay $300 fucking dollars for this skirt to cook some fucking bread in that bitch? I'm not fucking playing. I already have plans for the clothes. So it's like, if I already got plans for the clothes, who the fuck are you to come and tell me or question me about what the fuck I just bought? So I'm asexual when it comes to finances. I just can't. My son would understand. He'd be like, Mom, yeah, I get it. I understand. I get you. Because he a Virgo. You understand what I'm saying? It's like he really would understand. Another motherfucker, they wouldn't understand. I'm like that with Blake too. I told y'all I bought him that little what is it that we had just got our lights turned on too, y'all. I done went and bought him the fucking Voltron, the real one, y'all. The real motherfucking, the old school shits. Okay, so emotional and monogamy. I am emotional. I am, like I said, I am. As far as like telling people my feelings and stuff of what's going on in our relationship, that shit is not for me. I want to talk to my partner because that's the person that is the person that I ultimately want the respect from. I want the communication from him. I want the love from him. So it's like, I'm going to talk to him about it. I don't want to talk to you about it. I want to talk to him about it because that's the person where it's like, okay, how does he feel about this? You know, what is his feelings? And if he's like a person that'll just block me off, that's probably not my partner. It's time for me to try to find somebody else. I am like that too in relationships. I'm just like a man. That's how I understand. When y'all do little shit that you be like, I'm breaking up with this bitch. I'm the same I be like, I'm breaking up with this motherfucker. This motherfucker gone. This motherfucker, today is our last day. Look, y'all, we could be laughing and having tea cakes, but nigga, yesterday, you ain't gonna talk about it. I'm leaving your ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how men are too. It's like, you'll be sitting there in their fucking face thinking that everything okay. That motherfucker be planning his exit. I be planning my fucking exit. It just, I'm leaving you. This shit is over. You know, like we are not talking about this any motherfucking more. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you say this shit? Activity monogamy. I have to I want to be able to okay, watching movies is one thing, but like I'm really like a geek. So it's like sometimes I don't know that I'm asexual when it comes to activities, but I'm a geek. If the person understands that about me, that it'll be easy to get along with me. Like I put things together and I take things apart. I fix things. So it's just like, I don't know. I'm just a fixer. Like, I don't know. So as far as activity, monogamy and hobbies and shit like that, I would like to be like with a partner that I could like do other hobbies with, you know what I'm saying? Like working out and taking walks and gardening and stuff like that. But when it comes to technology too, I would love that. I would love to like have an engineer as a husband, you know, so he could be like, babe. But see, then we'll be in the bed all the time. Like I'll be fucking the shit out that man. Babe, the wire doesn't go there. You have to put it here to make it. Oh shit, y'all. I'll be like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out the room. You don't program you program the robot, but look what I made for you. Y'all, that motherfucker, they'd be like, he don't never come to work. He gonna have to be the boss. Y'all, he have to be the boss. He don't never be at work. Him and his wife are working on something. Him and his wife are working on the Bronco. He put some sensors on it. It's driving on its own. I'd be like, man, fuck, I'll be fucking the shit. Y'all, I'm talking about for real. I'm a sapiosexual, so it'd be like, oh my God. And he trying to work on some shit I want to work on. Get the fuck. I will fuck the shit out of him. When does he come to work? Never. We be to have to create a whole other fucking company called Sexy Do Don't. Sexy Do Don't. Sexy Do Don't. Anyway, that's it, y'all. That's all it is. That's all about Netflix password monogamy. Yes, that's true. Don't give the and then relationship anarchy, no monogamy at all. But don't give the Netflix password to other people. You know what I'm saying? If that's your friend, don't give the next. Oh, my shit went off in like 16. Don't give don't give the Netflix password out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's dirty. That's some dirty shit. Don't let other people get on Netflix and you and a friend, y'all didn't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if it's a kid or an adult. Some of my grandmama on there. Get your fucking grandmama the fuck off my shit. And so that's it. Like, just don't do that. Don't do it, y'all. It's wrong. It's wrong. And then relationship anarchy, like I said, that's polyamory. Just name it what the fuck it is. We don't have to change it to some fucked up ass word. So anyway, y'all, that's it. It's Shantae. Brown sugar talk. Okay, so are these relationships, are these different types of relationships racism? Yes, they are. If you only think that these relationships are done, like when it's a dirty dog ass relationship, if you only think that's African American people or Black American people, then you are wrong. You understand what I'm saying? If you always recognize that in a Black American relationship, you are wrong. That is racism. It is recognized. These types of relationships can be done in any culture, and all I'm telling you now is that when that's done to you, the way to combat, baby, is to enjoy your fucking life, and that's it. Suck it in. Like, it's like, that's why I always tell people, I always wanted to have like a pour over, and now that I've had a pour over, this is what I'm trying to tell you: have a pour over. If you don't understand what I'm saying, have a pour over. And if you don't like coffee, you won't understand it. I'm trying to think of something else. You don't like coffee, or you get to taste every flavor. So look, a pour over, the person takes the beans and pours the hot water over the beans, and then it goes into a sieve, and it's just like just making just regular coffee. The difference in it is that they haven't added any other flavors or anything except for what has been added to that coffee. You understand what I'm saying? So when you drink it, you taste it. This is how wine is supposed to be. And this is something I don't get from wine. So some people can like taste the wine, be like, oh, that's cherry. Oh, that's a hit of beechwood and all this different shit. I was like, I don't taste none of that shit. I just taste wine. So when I taste the coffee, I could taste chocolate, I could taste caramel, I could taste cardamom, I could taste cinnamon, I could taste like it in it, and it's like nobody has put anything extra in it. It's not a latte or anything. It's nothing. It's just the coffee, and it's like you get to enjoy the fucking coffee, and that's what it is. So that's what you have to do in your relationship. You got to taste every note, every hint of it. Because if not, you'll be sitting there looking stupid and feeling empty for fucking nothing. For who? One day y'all woke up and I was just like, why the fuck would people do that? Like, why would I sit here and feel that way? Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like one day I just woke up like, why would I feel that way? And I just got the shit fucked out of me. I'm talking about for real. Like a nigga had you crawling the walls and shit. You want me to actually feel empty after you just fucked me like that? You want me to feel empty in a walk of shame and a nigga just ate my pussy all fucking night. He ain't even, the tip of his dick didn't even touch my coochie. It's like, are you fucking, you want me to sit here and feel like I'm gonna take a walk of shame, bitch? Bitch, please, I'm finna put on these clothes and go work out, ho. This nigga done kept me up all night eating pussy. You got to be fucking kidding me. Who gives a fuck if he called me back tomorrow? He called back, but still, you just be like, that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, they'll be want you to feel bad for getting the shit fucked out of you. You understand what I'm saying? Because I done met somebody at a club and we used the condom. We used the fucking condom. We took a shower and we got come on. This man is set up here and just made slow love to you. And it's just like, are you fucking kidding me? Slow love, and you want me to actually walk out the door like I'm gonna walk of fucking shame. For fucking what? I enjoyed myself. You see what I'm saying? And it, like, say for instance, you don't enjoy yourself and you stop the motherfucker, like, fuck you. I ain't doing this shit. I gotta go. Y'all, what walk of fucking shame? And you just walked out the door proud with your shit. You see what I'm saying? You ain't feeling bad because you done wasted a fuck. You understand what I'm talking about? Like, those, if it's not good, if he trying to hurt your pussy, trying to jam up in you, get the fuck up out of there. You understand what I'm saying? Leave. You ain't got to do that shit. Like, it's like, this is the shit I'm talking about. Do not let another motherfucker sit there and tell you that you got to sit in some poor ass situation because somebody said, oh, you didn't, that's too many people you fucked. Who gives a fuck? When a person love you, I don't give a fuck. You got to think about that shit too. If I look at a man today and say, I'm in love with him, what else am I going to want to know except for him? I'm not going to want to know who the fuck he fucked in the past. That's some nasty shit. I don't want to know that shit. How she fucked you and stuff. Like, that shit nasty. Ain't no man about to look at you that love you and say, what you do with them? How many people you fuck? That be stupid shit they do on TV. I'm so serious. Like, I dare a motherfucker just sit back and think, I want to know who my wife fucked. For fucking what? What the fuck for? Nigga, you a polyamorous motherfucker. It ain't nothing in me that want to know nothing else about that. It's like, I want to know who that man is today and what he want to do for tomorrow. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like, don't nobody really, who thinks of that shit? It be like some nasty motherfuckers. Y'all think of some nasty ass shit. I don't want to know none of that shit. It's like, dude, I want to enjoy it today. I ain't about to sit here and argue about you fucking Pollyanna 3 days ago and all this shit. Like, shit, we here today. Pollyanna, you broke up with Pollyanna? Like, yes, oh shit. What the fuck we worry about that shit for? You want to go see Pollyanna? If it's a yes or a no, then it's a dichotomy. So then you go from there. You see what I'm saying? If it's a yes, if you're a monogamous person, you could say, hey, you know what? Go see Pollyanna. Because me, even as a monogamous person, I might say, go see Pollyanna. You know what I'm talking about? See if that's where you want to be. And you don't have to be here. You see what I'm talking about? Call me if you need to. That's some shit you can do too. Like, I do shit like that too. If you a polyamorous person, like, we can call Pollyanna and see if she want to come over. You see what I'm talking about? That's the difference. Like, it's like, think of it as a dichotomy. And stop trying to make people put up with your dumb shit. The shit y'all be trying to talk about, they cheat. He cheated on me. Ain't no ring on your fucking finger. Did he have you in a committed relationship where y'all living together or something? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all share a bank account or something? Get your shit and get the fuck out. You see what I'm talking about? Move the fuck on. It be like some shit y'all don't need to even be like, this person did this. Fuck y'all. That shit didn't happen. Y'all be making that shit up in y'all head. Y'all want some type of drama because y'all been watching so much fucking TV. Let that shit go. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. Think about what was good about it. Enjoy the fucking moment. Anyway, that's it. Blake, I thank you and I love you. Y'all, I'm telling you, man. Fuck off. I'm for real. If you got any ghetto stories, you think everything applies to the fucking ghetto, you a fucking racist. That's it. Because it don't ever apply to everybody. Everybody goes through that bullshit. Every race, every nationality, they all go through the same shit. So get the fuck off. Have a great day.